Good afternoon, everybody. It's Carter's In with Mike Hocanado and Stefan Welter from the Nest. We are here live for the TAM JV baseball against San Marin. Looking forward to a great game, Mike.
Should be a good one today. Absolutely perfect weather.
74 degrees and sunny from Mill Valley, people. And we welcome our listeners. Hopefully welcome some San Marin fans. We hope will tune in. And we got Curran Glenn on the mound today, Mike.
And fortunately, we've got a new target behind the plate, which is George Graham. George has been bouncing around a little bit, but obviously a great piece to have back with this group.
Excited to see George in the batting lineup and behind the plate. Gives us more options. Means Heath doesn't have to catch every inning of every game. And obviously we got Nate there too. So anyway, it's great to welcome George back and healthy. And here we go, folks. We got the leadoff hitter, center fielder, E. Carey, stepping in. TAM versus San Marin. Starts with ball one high.
Beautiful day here.
Oh, you got the mic today, Stefan?
I do.
Oh,
yes.
good. All
because
right.
I'm talking anyway, so I might as well.
Yeah, well, that's kind of the way I was thinking about it. Good. Yeah, but Stefan's been talking the last few broadcasts, folks, so now you can actually hear all the smart things he's saying. And there is a pitch for a strike on the inside corner, 1-1.
Curran had an absolutely terrific outing last week. Unfortunately, we couldn't close it out for him.
He sure did. There's a foul on the right field line. Mike, what do we know about the San Marin team?
Not a ton. It looks like they've had a pretty strong year so far, and as we were talking about earlier, I think we recognize some of their names from All-Stars back in the day.
I noticed their record's kind of similar to ours, but they were 1-1 against Marin Catholic. They actually beat Marin Catholic JV.
The one loss.
There's a fly ball to center field straight away. Mauer's breaking in. And on the run, Seamus makes a great catch.
That did not carry as far as it looked like it was going to off the bat. I think Seamus made it a little bit more interesting than he thought it was going to be off the bat.
It made a good noise, but I think it was off the hands a bit and was shorter than what Seamus thought it was going to be. All right, now we got one down, and I think this kid's name is Luke, if I remember. Steiner, the second baseman, number 5.
Ooh.
Just inside.
Just inside.
Stefan, the tech's working well. No complaints.
Let's not jinx it.
All right. Yeah. There's a chopper over the mound. Charging is Will Weir. Takes it on the long hop and throws high, but a strike to Liam Garlick at first. Nice play by Weir.
Yeah, I think last game we had the tech issue. It was really hot, and I feel like the CPU of our laptop was overheating.
Oh.
And then it started to buffer, and then we had to restart. But today is looking better.
Excellent news. Hopefully it'll hold. And now we got the third place hitter, McGee, up, the first baseman today for the San Marin team. Oh, there's a nice fastball on the inside for a swing and strike. Stefan, what's the mascot for our San Marin friends?
It's the Mustang.
Mustang.
Yeah, I think we have a little score bug here. Yep. The Mustang.
That fastball stays outside to McGee. What's the gun saying, Mike?
His fastball is sitting 72, 73 so far, which is about where he was.
Yeah. 1-1 to McGee. There's a drive to left center. That one's hit well. Ranging back is Gale O'Brien turning and makes a lunging catch in front of the fence. Beautiful play by Gale.
That was an outstanding catch. That was a difficult ball. You could see it. It was deep for one thing, and it was tailing back against him there. They made a catch right at the wall. Nice play.
When he turned his shoulders, I thought we were in trouble, Mike, but he managed to find it.
That was a well-hit ball, too.
Yeah.
But a good clean inning for Curran. I think 8 pitches or somewhere thereabouts.
Yeah, my guess is he caught that no more than 10 feet in front of the fence. That ball was well hit. All right, folks, we'll see you back for the bottom of the first. Folks, we're back in the bottom of the first. San Marin 0. Tam coming to the plate. Leadoff hitter and shortstop Will Weir leading it off on this sunny Tuesday afternoon. Will squares to bunt and takes high, ball one. Pitcher today is, there's a fly ball to left field, medium deep. Left fielder circling under it. 1 out.
So it was interesting. That was 75, which is pretty good velocity at this level. But after what we saw last week, Will was actually a little bit out in front of that one.
Remind me, was Sebastian sitting at 81, 82?
He topped out at 84.
84, yeah. All right, sliding down into the 2 slot today is Liam Garlick. Liam's been swinging a great bat this season. Leaves that one high and away. George Graham on deck. There's a swing and a foul and an inside fastball.
That was 77.
Yeah, Liam was right on it.
Another swing and a foul. That's funny. Sebastian was so big, Mike. It was an easy 82.
Oh, it looked effortless.
Yeah. Liam fights off a great outside fastball. Well done.
He's seeing the ball really well right now.
He really is. And he's on time. Oh, here we go.
Thank you. Doesn't matter.
There's a drive to center field straight away, but right at the center field, who comes in a few steps and makes the play.
Thank you. Sure. Well, that was unfortunate. That was a nice swing, nice hit, line drive. Unfortunately, just right at the center fielder.
Yeah, he hit that one right on the screws, but if that had been in the gap, it would have done some damage. But instead, it's 2 outs and nobody on for George Graham. There's a line drive to the first baseman, picked cleanly on a hop.
Another hard hit right at somebody.
Well, Sam's got to feel good about the contact, but not the results. All right, after 1 full, folks, a quick first inning. It's 0-0. We'll see you back at the top of the second. All right, welcome back, folks. We're heading to the bottom of the second, 0-0, and the DH Stewart coming to the plate. That might be the fastest first inning we've had all season, Mike.
And some pretty good contact by both teams.
That's right. Takes a strike over the outside portion. 0-1 to Stewart. There's a dribbler to Will. moving to his right, squares up, makes a strong throw to first. Well done by Weir.
Yeah, he did a great job charging that baseball. That would, if he sat back and waited for that, that was going to be a tough play. He was getting after it right from the get-go.
Yeah, the batter got down the line in a hurry. Will made a great play. All right, now we got Mitchell up, the left fielder. Batting from the left side. There's a pitch outside for ball one. Another pitch outside, same one, 2-0. Curran takes a little walk behind the mound. 2-0 to Mitchell. There's a line drive to center field. That one's going to get down for the first hit of the game. Good swing by Mitchell.
All right, that's smart to challenge him on 2-0, though. That was actually his fastest pitch. He hit 74 on that one.
Yeah, right down the middle, and he put a good swing on it. And now we got the shortstop, Harmon, with one out and a runner on first. Backs out of the inside fastball.
So Curran, it looks like he has learned a slide step.
Yeah, I think at this level he pretty much has to have it, right?
As somebody who's always watching the catcher, I like to see it at least mixed in there sometimes. Just keep the runner honest a little bit.
So 2-0.
So, Mike, for the viewers out there who don't know what a slide step is, can you explain it?
Sure. Yeah, when there's a runner on first base or second base for that matter, but it's a steal opportunity for the base runner, rather than take the high leg kick that is often typical. It's more of an abbreviated leg kick and just try to reduce your time to the plate, give your catcher a chance to throw somebody out.
Got it. So it's not about him throwing out at first, but it's for the catcher.
Yes.
Exactly. Yep.
Foul down the first baseline, 2-2.
Yep. As the pitcher, you want to from the time you go to pitch to the time the catcher gets the ball, you want that to be about a second and a half, and then a good catcher pop time is under 2, and that's how you throw a runner out.
Got it.
2-2 pitch. Oh, that one broke across the middle.
That's a nice pitch.
Beautiful pitch.
I don't know if that was a slider or just a cut fastball, but it just tailed over the inside corner there.
He throws a cutter. I don't even know if he does it on purpose, to be honest with you, but he throws it. I've seen that moving a lot from Curran. That was off the plate and broke across.
It took me by surprise. Otherwise, we would have a replay on this.
Well, it took Harmon by surprise as well. All right, so now there's 2 outs and a runner on first, and Reed up, the shortstop. That one's blocked in the dirt by Graham. 1-0. Possible stealing situation here. Runner holds, ball's inside.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, I missed it. Back pick?
Yeah. He runner took a relatively large lead off at first. George tried to go behind him. Just didn't quite connect with Liam.
All right, well, that's making it a little easier for San Marin. We'll see what they do with it. Now we've got a runner on second and 2 outs. 2-0 pitch to Reed, the shortstop.
That's a good pitch. Right on the outside corner.
Strike on the outside by Glenn. It's 2-1. I thought that was outside, but it caught the plate. That one just drops in front of the plate. 3-1.
One thing I would like to see from our middle infielders is more aggressively breaking to your position when the pitcher goes to the plate.
Mm-hmm.
We tend to get stuck too far up the middle when there's a man on second.
Now here's the 3-1. Inside ball 4 to the shortstop, Reed. So open base, no immediate harm there. Now we've got the catcher, Correa, coming up.
We got a force everywhere. In some ways, that's not a terrible play.
No. Kind of needs to throw a strike here. Colton playing a little shallow and right. The other two outfielders are what I'd call normal depth for this field. And here's the pitch.
Oh, yeah, he's got.
Do you think that's a slider, Mike?
That one looked like a slider. I'm going to
Yeah.
get some velocities so I can tell, because that really moved a lot.
That moved a lot more than the called third strike. All right, here was an 0-1. Runners on first and second, 2 outs. There's another one. He took a lot off of that one.
That is a slider. That's coming in at 67.
Yeah.
And his fastball's 5 or 6 miles an hour faster than that.
He took more off that one than the first pitch, I think. And now Kern's in the driver's seat at 0-2. Interested to see if he goes to the breaking pitch again. It's a fastball driven down to third. Dylan takes it, falls, and gets to the bag first. A little drama there, but it worked.
He definitely made that one interesting.
Yeah.
He started falling about 4 steps away from the base.
All right, so Kern gets it done, and it, after 1.5, it's still 0-0. All right, folks, welcome back. Going to the bottom of the second. Tam's bringing out the 4, 5, 6 hitters. Colton's in, leading off the inning, and James Chirikai and Dylan Murphy.
So Colton and Heath have been battling over number 5.
Oh, is that right?
On the teams they've played on over the years.
Colton likes to stake that one out, I have to say. Colton leaves that one outside, ball 1. Ball's a little high and tight. Ball 2 to Zen. Called strike on the outside corner, 2-1. Good take.
Could have gone either way on that one.
Yeah.
Do you guys feel like this pitcher is rushing?
He's moving. He's working fast.
Definitely goes fast.
That's balls
That's a hit.
right up the middle on the base hit for Colton.
God, Colton is just on a tear.
He is enjoying it. Just wait.
And when you're on a roll, that ball goes right up to the middle between the fielders.
He hit one. I don't know if you remember exactly that same ball in the last game.
When things are not going your way, that goes right to the shortstop.
Sure does. All right, now we got the big, strong freshman James Chirikai up batting in the 5 hole today. The DH hitting for Kern. That ball is a low strike for 0-1.
I can't wait to see James's first home run.
May not have to wait long. One's low and away. I don't know if either of you guys got to look at the catcher's arm during the throwdowns. I haven't paid attention.
A little bit. Hard to tell.
Here's the 1-1 to James. That's a swing and a miss.
Yeah, the throw that I saw was not overly impressive, but I didn't really look like it was his best throw either.
Got it.
So I keep hearing about this, the controversy of the new catching style, like he's doing right now. Instead of both on his feet, he's on his knee. What's going on with that?
That is the modern style. I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Although.
So if you notice when there's a runner on, it's the right knee that's down. Mm-hmm. And actually, with a good pitch, you're already closer to your throwing stance if it's your right knee that's down. Now, the trade-off is it's harder to block when you have one knee down like that, I think.
And you're not protected. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3 by James at a fastball.
So Heath tends to have his left knee down with when it's not a steal situation, so he has more range of motion with his glove hand. And then he'll put his right knee down or just squat if there's a steal situation.
All right. We got one away. Dylan Murphy, the third baseman. One out. Zinn on first. That's a strike 1 to Dylan. I don't get the sense that Colton's thinking about stealing here. There's a foul back. Dylan was on that one.
And usually in high school here, the coach would call the steal, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I don't know if Tommy gives anybody the green light. All right, so now Dylan in the hole, 0-2. Must have missed high. That was a tough take.
Yeah, I would.
Now, when you guys played baseball, would you look at the signs and try to read the signs or steal the signs, or?
There's a shot to right field by Dylan. That's going to go down for a hit. Colton holds at second, and Murphy. That's his
nice
ball,
hit.
Mike. That line drive to right field. That's where he's getting all his action this year.
So Stefan, some hitters like to know and some don't. We had a system when I played, if either the coaches or a base runner could see the signs, we had code words that could signal it back to the hitter. I personally like to know if it was a breaking pitch.
So you guys weren't banging drums?
No. And it's, by the way, it's perfectly legal if you're not using technology to steal signs.
Not appreciated, but legal. And that ball was left high to Gail O'Brien with 2 runners on. Gail been putting some good swings on it, looking for a hit. Holds back on that one. So Mike
definitely has a low strike zone.
I was about to say, right now we've not had any of these high strikes called, but some low strikes have been called.
Yeah, as long as it's consistent.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's 2-0 to Gale in the driver's seat. Colton leading off the second, Dylan off the first. Again, high and away.
Yeah, that was definitely high. I almost give him the green light here on 3-0 just to give him a chance to break out a little bit. He's put some good swings on the ball.
He has.
He's definitely due for one of them to fall.
He is. Connor Stewart on deck. That's a strike on the outside.
And that's not one you want to go after on 3-0. That was a really tough pitch right in the outside corner.
Yep. I would have gone right to the first baseman probably.
All right, now it's 3-1 to O'Brien. Runners on first and second. 1 out. There's a swing and a ground ball to first. First baseman goes over there, makes the play. Runners advance. Productive out for O'Brien.
Gale is just hitting the ball right at people.
Yep. Agree. Yeah, that ball can get through. But as it is, now we've got the true freshman, Connor Stewart, at the plate with ducks on the pond. Runners in second and third. A chance to put Tam on the board here.
Yep.
Outside, ball 1. Seamus Maurer on deck would be the next hitter if Connor can keep this inning alive.
It's a pretty close backstop, so you really got to read it if you're going to go on third here on a pass ball.
Swinging a foul, an outside fastball. Yeah, it really needs to hit a shin guard or something, Mike. Those direct ricochets don't work so good. Connor takes a defensive swing at a low fastball. Strike 2. Is that off speed, Mike?
It definitely fooled him. I couldn't tell.
It looked like it from here.
Yeah. That one is pulled outside by Young.
I think it looks like he's overthrowing it a little bit.
Yeah, and when he misses outside, I think that's right. It's a 2-2 pitch. That one.
All right.
His shoulder is leaking, as they say, I think.
You probably spent the most time watching the pitcher of the three of us.
Yeah.
So now suddenly we've got some drama here with a 3-2 count to Stewart. Last 2 pitches weren't close. That's right over the middle. Connor's stepping out a little bit with the left foot, Mike, if we can get him to keep that shoulder closed.
We spent a lot of time working on that last year.
Yeah. But he manages to make contact from that position.
It just makes it really hard if it's a good pitch on the outside corner.
Yeah.
Middle in, it's fine.
Yep.
And Mr. Young is at 34 pitches.
All right, again, we do it again. 3-2 to Stewart. Yeah, got him on the low outside corner.
That's the pitch right there.
Great pitch by Young. And so both teams threaten in the second, but nobody comes up with pay dirt. So after 2 full, it's 0-0. All right, hi, folks. We're back going into the top of the third. Nothing. We've got the right fielder, Muscat, come in. He's one of those names I do recognize.
100%, yeah.
From the All-Star days. Glenn, we have a pitch count on Curran, you guys?
27.
Pretty
now
efficient.
28.
All right, Curran narrowly misses that one for ball 1. Looks like we got the boys lacrosse team working out over the right field fence.
It's a fun time of year, isn't it, with all the different sports
Sure
out and
is.
about doing their thing.
The only problem is the traffic around this time of day. It's
That's
just
right.
To and from is crazy.
Well, now we got the 2-0 to Muscat, 9th place hitter. Misses inside.
Yeah, that one stayed in. All right. All the way back here, Curran.
Kern would prefer not to walk the 9th place hitter if he can avoid it. That's over first strike. Looked really relaxed on that one.
Yep.
Three one is grounded to Stewart, ranges to his right, picks it and throws over and gets him by a step.
Nice play,
by
Connor.
Yep.
Seemed like he wasn't totally sure the ball was in his glove. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did, and I agree with you.
Yeah, the ball was way over in the hole between second and first base. He made a nice job getting over there. That's a big out coming back from 3-0 to get that out.
Especially against the 9th hitter.
Yeah.
All right, now we got the top of the order, Carey at the plate, playing center field. That's a breaking ball that
Looks like it stayed up.
stays high.
Again, they've been consistent with that call all day.
Yeah. Carey, center fielder, leadoff hitter. There's that cutter or whatever it is.
That was some kind of a cut fastball. That was 72.
Yeah.
His slider's coming in at 67.
I think that's the pitch he got the called third strike on earlier.
It sounded good.
That one stays inside. 2-1 to Carey. The Mustangs from San Marin, our friends in Nevada. Welcome to the Mustang fans joining us today. That's the breaking ball.
He's just working that inside corner.
Yeah. All right, now it's a 2-2 count to Carey.
Oh.
Behind Carey's head.
Lost that one inside.
Kern's going to take a little breather after that one. Full count, 1 out to the leadoff hitter. That one is outside ball
boy,
four.
That could have been called. I think it kind of crossed up George. Otherwise, they'd probably give it to him. I think if George is setting up there, I think they give it to him. Looked like George was calling for it more inside.
All right, stepping in is Steiner, the second baseman, the number 2 hitter. Runner on first, 1 out for the Mustangs. There's a bunt, foul to the backstop, 0-1. The green and yellow of the Mustangs, you guys, brings me back to my days growing up in Berkeley in the 70s watching the A's win 3 World Series in a row.
Uh-oh.
There's a high throw, nicely caught by Liam. Liam climbs the ladder.
Didn't think there was any way he was catching that ball.
No. He practices picking off those errant throws down to second, though, Mike.
Yeah.
There's a bunt attempt inside, taken for a ball.
Yeah, we just recently gave away all of our ace gear.
Was that right?
In protest.
Yeah, I can't blame you. I have a lot of admiration for A's fans. It's 1-1, throw over to first. Good move by Kern. Carries back in safely.
Even though I have to say it's fun to watch Aaron Judge play in a minor league stadium in Sacramento.
Have you been to a pro game in Sacramento?
No.
Kern leaves that one inside. So now we've got a 2-1 count with the third hitter, McGee, standing on deck. That one's in the dirt.
That was a really good block by George.
Yeah.
That was in the dirt, well off the plate, and he picked it cleanly.
Now Kern's got a situation. He does not want to walk the number 2 hitter with 1 out.
He's got to challenge him here.
Will and Connor playing for the... There goes the runner. There's a bunt.
Get the out at first.
Kern throws wildly down the line. This is going to score a run. It's going all the way to the bullpen. Colton's up with the ball. The runner's coming to third. Throw's cut off. Oh, throw goes all the way through, but too late. So the errant throw on the bunt scores a run.
I think he had him, too. It was a good bunt. I thought Curran did a good job to get to it. I think he had him at first with a good throw, but it was a tough play.
It was a tough play. I was a little worried about it. You got to really get your feet set and get your grip right to make that throw. And now with one out, Mustangs have something going with a runner on third and the lefty McGee stepping in. Hard ground ball, but foul.
I like that, starting him off with an off-speed pitch. He was way out in front of it.
He was. Outfield straight away. George picks that. One and one. Time is called.
What do we got? Lacrosse ball on the field.
Oh, yeah. That got all the way almost to second base.
Speaking of, we're not seeing any geese today.
Geese-free day,
Yeah.
Stefan, you're right.
I wonder what happened to them.
Was it Mike's theory that the more heat and the less moisture, the fewer geese?
Well, it seemed to correspond with cutting the grass really short.
Oh, yeah.
Is it 2-1 or?
Called strike on the inside. I have it 1 and 2 now.
Yeah, it's 1 and 2.
Okay.
That
One and two.
that third pitch didn't happen because they called time with the lacrosse ball.
All right, so now Kern is in an important count to McGee. Barely gets a piece of that one.
That was a nice pitch too.
That hit the umpire.
I think that hit George.
No,
His
I
mask
think
fell off.
it caught the umpire.
Oh, sorry, I missed that. You're right.
There was a inside slider breaking in on the lefty. Did a good job to foul it off.
Yeah.
But fouled it off right into the umpire's face mask.
And George is giving him some time right now.
This umpire I recognize. I don't think he's called any JV games, but
No,
I definitely recognize him from Little League and maybe freshman.
So Game Changers shows 2-2. Is it 2-2?
On that foul.
I thought it was 1-2.
Yeah, I have 1-2.
Okay.
It's 1 and
it's
2.
it's 1-2.
Yeah, he just confirmed.
All right, here we go. Big pitch here for Kern. Oh, it just stays outside.
Yeah. He's got a low zone. Thought maybe that would drop.
It's 2 and 2 to McGee with the runner on third. Infield is playing in. There's a foul ball down the right and on the left side. Out of play. Kern's been throwing his strikes on the hands of McGee, staying out of his power zone.
Maybe try a backdoor slider here.
Yeah.
No.
Comes down the hands, and there's a blooper to Weir. He's shielding his eyes, and it's going to drop. Probably no play. Yeah. That's just a tough break on the drawn and infield.
That's a bummer. If Will is playing normal depth, that's an easy out. He was in on the grass to try to cut off the run. And
He was shielding his eyes, too. I think it was, I don't know,
It was definitely,
right into the sun.
If he had no sun, maybe he has a chance. But yeah, that's just an unfortunate thing with the drawn in infield. There's still just
all right, 1 out.
Still just 1 out.
Let's turn a double play here.
We got the T.H. Stewart at the plate. He grounded out to Weir in the first. Or in the top of the second, excuse me. 1-0 to Stewart.
Pretty big lead at first. I wouldn't be surprised to see him run here.
Runner holds. George blocks it nicely. Kern laboring a bit out there.
At around 52 pitches.
2-0. That one is outside and tips off of George's glove, and the run will be down to second without a throw. And a 3-0 count to Stewart. Number 5 hitter Mitchell on deck. Mitchell, who singled in the first, in the second. There's a fly ball to left center, hit high, but not very deep. O'Brien camps out and makes the play. Runner's holding at second, and now we have 2 outs, bringing up Mitchell.
Yeah, once again, Kern did a great job coming back from being down in the count.
Yeah, he carved that one right over the middle and managed to miss the barrel. All right, so 2 outs. We got the lefty Mitchell. Runner on second. 2-0 Mustangs. And there's a hard line drive and fielded by Stewart. Comes over to first, makes a great play, folks.
Yep, good play.
All right, so after 2.5, it's now 2-0 San Marin. We'll see you in a moment. All right, folks, we're back at the nest. Bottom of the second. Mustangs 2, Hawks nothing. Seamus Maurer hitting in the 9 spot, coming to the plate. See if Seamus can get us started. Pitch is called a strike on the outside corner. Strike 1 to Maurer. Leadoff hitter Will Weir on deck. Ooh, not the swing Seamus is going to like. 0-2.
It's a good pitch, though.
Yep.
I think it probably gets called a strike, honestly.
Oh. Ooh. Foul tip, strike 3 to Maurer.
Now that was a pitch he probably would like to have back.
So just like that, we've got Will Weir coming up with 1 out. Top of the order.
Will put a good swing on it last at bat. Didn't have anything to show for it, but
That's right. Will bunts nicely in front of the mound. Young is up with it, throws, and gets Will by 2 steps. Nice idea by Will. You probably need that to go one side or the other, though.
yeah, I think my philosophy when you're bunting for a base hit, you want to, if anything, err on the side of the ball going foul. You don't want to have your mistake have it be too far towards the pitcher. If it goes foul, at least you live to fight another at bat or another swing. But just left that one a little bit too far towards the pitcher.
Now, quick 2 outs, and Garlick steps in. Swing and a miss on an outside fastball. Will located by Young. Foul straight back on an inside fastball. 0-2. Center right fielder's playing, all the outfield's playing shallow for Liam. There's a line drive, but 1 hop to the shortstop, away from the hole, throws high and too high. Pulls the first baseman off the bag. Nice try by the shortstop.
Honestly, he might have beat that even if he stayed on the bag. I'd be curious to see what the official scorer says here, but he gave him a single. I think he even beat the throw.
Yeah. I think that's a single either way.
It's hard to give the shortstop an error on that.
No, he made a nice play. All right, so let's see if the Hawks can capitalize on the infield signal by Garlick. George takes a mighty cut.
He definitely liked that one.
Yep.
would say George is one of the players on the team that's got the power to put pressure on the fence here.
That is right. Oh and 1 to Graham. That's outside. George looks hungry to me. There it is. Fly ball to left, just off the hands. Left fielder ranges back.
Man.
Oh, stumbling a bit, makes the catch.
So he did not get all of that ball, and it still was 3 steps from the fence.
Yeah.
But you could tell he just didn't quite get all of it.
Just a little off the hands, unfortunately, for Graham. All right, folks, we're back going to the top of the fourth. Unusually speedy game, Mike, for TAM JV.
Yeah, and Curran's at 55 pitches after 2 super quick innings.
Yeah.
Ran it up a little bit last inning.
Oh,
Wow, that's such a pretty pitch.
Swing and a miss for Harmon, the shortstop, who made that good effort in the bottom of the third. That one stays inside.
That's another name I recognize from All-Stars.
Yeah, I think that's right.
Harmon
playing short. There's a drive to left field, and that one's going to get down.
That was
for
a
a solid
nice piece
single.
in.
Sure was.
It was good pitch. Slider stayed back on it nicely.
So Harmon is the leadoff runner getting on for the Mustangs. And now we got number 10, Reed, the third baseman, stepping in, the 7th place hitter. Let's see if Harmon has visions of going to second. I think the coaches have seen George's throwdowns and are conservative about that.
It is honestly one reason to really try to impress with your throwdowns in between innings.
The deterrence factor.
Absolutely.
1-0 to Reed. There's a bunt and a bunt miss. 1-1.
I like this umpire style. He really lets us know what's going on.
Yep. Reed didn't put his whole heart into that one, I think. 1-1. 1-1. There's another attempt at a bunt. This time he pulls back. Pitch is low. 2-1.
He's at 60 pitches.
Still bunting. Fouled at the plate.
Looks like that one got George in the helmet this time.
Yeah. It's a bit interesting to me that he, with nobody out and a runner on first, that coach is putting down the bunt sign, but heading to the bottom half of the order, maybe he thinks this is his best chance.
I'm sure they will not do it here with 2 strikes, even though I've seen Holby do it successfully.
I know, is Holby in that dugout?
Yeah.
2-2 to Reed, and that ball's right at his head. He backs out of the way.
I was watching the freshman game on Saturday, and Holby had Max Messner bunt with 2 strikes, and it worked to perfection and actually opened up a big inning.
Not saying it doesn't work sometimes.
Yeah, they won that game, right?
Full count. And there's a drive to left field, but this one's got some air under it. Gale ranges over, goes back, and makes the catch. So Kern manages to avoid the barrel there. 1 out.
Yeah, that was a nice win on Saturday, Stefan.
Who'd they beat?
Was it Grande?
Casa Grande.
Yeah.
Casa Grande. Alma mater of Tigers first baseman Torkelson, first pick in the Major League draft.
Have you seen the field that he funded up there?
I have. I've only heard of it. One time we went up to Casa, we played on some side field. We didn't get to see the high school field, but I've heard that he made a generous donation. Ump wants Kern to give the batter a little more time, so stepping back in is Correa. There's a 1-0 count. 1 runner on, 1 runner out, and that ball's all the way back.
He's got a
George
chance.
comes up throwing,
Ooh,
and the runner beats it.
even with that late start, man,
He's got a good arm.
it's crazy.
Well, and that's a perfect example of just the ricochet effect of this backstop.
Yeah.
I mean, that ball was back to him almost instantly.
Correa was smart. He just stood in the batter's box where he's allowed to be, but I think he obstructed the throw a little bit.
As long as you're in the batter's box,
Exactly.
you're allowed to do it.
Yeah,
Had he moved out of the batter's box in an effort to get out of the way, actually could have got himself in trouble.
Yeah. But he was kind of brave and standing up straight, which I think made it harder for George to throw over him. That's 3-0 to Correa. And that's ball 4. And the ball gets away from George.
he's
George's
gone.
going to advance to third. He's going to be out with a good throw.
No.
But it's not a good throw.
Darn it.
Ball's in the left field. There's a play for O'Brien at the plate. Nope, he decides against it. And meanwhile, the runner advances to second. So that throw sailed on George, unfortunately.
Boy, we had him dead to rights with a...
Sure did. So a walk, and the runner advances on the air, and the score is now 3-0 with 1 out. Not the way George planned it, but he'll get it back. Meanwhile, we've got a runner on second now. Muscat, the 9th hitter, at the plate. Up ball stays inside and high. Ball 1. Yeah, I think anything near the bag would have gotten him, mate.
So again, I mentioned this last time there was a runner on second, but with Connor, after he holds him, he should be taking probably 3 or 4 hard sprint steps back to his position.
Yeah.
Because as it stands, look at the hole between the second baseman and the first baseman.
I'm looking at it all season.
Now watch, Connor moved
Yeah.
2 shuffles.
I don't know if you noticed, but the Marin Catholic guy sprinted back to
Yeah,
their
no, that's
positions.
it's something. Once you see it, it becomes quite clear. So
3-0 to Muscat, 9th hitter. Glenn does not want to lose this batter. There's a strike on the outside corner. 3-1.
I like that.
I'd also just like to see, I don't know if Tam has a pickoff play, but I'd rather see them just call it every now and then so Connor doesn't have to hang out there so much. Three and 1 to Muscat. 1 out. They're at second. Curran's thinking about it. He comes home. Leaves that one inside. Maybe lost a little focus on the batter there.
Is this going to be a mound visit or?
It is. Looks like it. Yep. No, I see Tommy coming out.
Tommy's coming out to talk it over with Kern, checking in with his pitcher.
I mean, it's a bummer for Kern. He has not given up very much hard contact at all.
He has not.
And where we've gotten into trouble has been just some blue pits and a couple of errors.
Yeah, so 0 earned runs, right?
That's correct. Yep.
And now he's got to face the top of the order, and he's sitting on 73 pitches. Stephanie, can you see? Is there anyone up in the bullpen from your angle?
Nope.
Well,
actually, yes.
Who is it? Nicky?
It's got to be Nicky based on who's on the bench.
Yeah, it is.
So we got Nicky warming up. Nicky Welter coming back from the broken hand. First, if he gets in the game, I understand it'll be his first time pitching this season, right, Stephanie?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Well, with Heath and George and Nicky, all of a sudden the JV has a few more options.
We'll see.
All right. Standing in as the leadoff hitter. And there's another bunt. And that one's foul.
As they say, the only way to ride a horse is get back on it, right?
Indeed.
I think it's a little different given Nicky didn't hurt his arm pitching or even playing baseball. So it's not like he's coming back from the psychology of throwing.
All right, we got Carey, the leadoff hitter, center fielder, up 0-1 count. 1 out. Outside. Oh, it gets by George.
I know there's going to be a lot of adrenaline going on once he gets back on that mound. So it can go either way.
Well, we'll see what happens. I think George probably want that one back. Pitch was outside, but probably catchable. George decides to go out and discuss things with Kern. Tam trying to keep this game close. Down 3-0, top of the fourth.
Yeah, this would be a big out, little strikeout or a pop-up or something right here.
Absolutely. Ball's in the dirt, low for 2-1 count.
So, Mike, what do you normally tell a pitcher when you go on the mound with him? Do you actually have a conversation about baseball, or do you?
That's a great pitch.
Just try to
it depends. It depends on the situation. And it depends on the pitcher. To tell you the truth, you just got to kind of read what they need and what the team needs.
Yeah.
Kern looked really good on that delivery. Much more relaxed. 2-2 pitch. Let's see if he can steal one here. And there's a bouncing ball snagged by Kern. There's the throw to first.
Oh, they
got two runners. 2 runners at third. So now they got to be careful. They throw to third.
Oh, I know exactly what Liam was thinking there.
Yeah.
You get the back runner in a rundown, and you risk giving up the run with the runner on third base. But in that situation, I really think we had the out there.
It's a big risk play. If you somehow gets through the middle of the infield, 2 runs to score. So I can't necessarily blame them. All right, now we got 2 outs. Infield can play back, and Steiner's at the plate.
It's a good pitch. Didn't get the call, but it's a good pitch.
Might have been the slider outside.
One thing Liam did really well on that is he ran at both of the runners before making a long throw.
Yep. 1-0 to Steiner. Right down the middle. 1-1. Third place hitter McGee on deck. Steiner is 0 for 1 on the day with a walk. Oh, did he go? I don't know if George wants to call for an appeal.
It's going to be hard to call him on that from where the field ump is standing.
So as it is, that's a ball. 2-1 to Steiner. Runners at second, third. George blocks that one in the dirt. Well, Kern's got a place to put him. But he's got a lefty and a third place hitter coming up. Kind of a tough spot here. 3-1. See if he challenges. And he just misses on the inside for ball 4.
You go lefty here.
Tommy's not moving.
Yeah, it's a tough situation to bring Nicky in.
I wouldn't do
first
it.
Well,
at bat.
It feels like that's the story of his life.
Yeah.
No, it's just that you remember, as a dad, you remember those the most.
All right, here we go. High leverage situation. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Scores 3-0.
83 pitches.
That ball is left just high.
I will say, on all the teams where Heath was teammates with Nicky over the years, he was the pitcher that I felt the most confident in being on the mound. Nicky, that is, not Heath.
All right, 1-0 to McGee. Glenn's got to come in. That one stays outside for ball 2.
And in fact, his last pitching outing in the summer, he came in precisely that situation in the first inning, if you remember, bases loaded in San Diego.
2-0 to McGee. No place to put him. That pitch is just inside. Thought he might steal one there, Mike.
So the walk here would probably be it.
I think that's probably right.
85, yeah.
Depends on, I think, the quality of the pitches.
You could maybe go one more batter based on count with the...
All right, 3-0. There's a smooth strike by Glenn.
I mean, the next batter, he's 0 for 2. He's gotten him out twice. So I would... hopefully we get this out right here.
3-1, 2 outs. The infield's back. Bases loaded. And there's a long drive to right field. High hit. Colton's going back, and it's over his head. That's going to go all the way to the fence on one hop. The throw is into second base, and that is a base-clearing double by McGee. Unfortunate. I thought Colton had a shot at that. I think it carried longer than he thought it would.
Right.
I mean, it would have been an unbelievable catch if he made it. Basically short hop the fence.
Yeah. He went back on it. It just kept going. So that is a 3 RBI double by McGee, blowing this game a little open, 6-0 Mustangs.
Well, that's a bummer for Curran. He pitched great again. Really, that was the only hard hit ball all day.
Yeah.
So he's doing one more batter out of this. Looks like it.
So the game is young. Tam's got time.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they are. Let him go one more batter.
Yeah, Kern's at 88 pitches, so he gets one more.
What did the umpire say?
That was Tommy's second mound visit.
Oh,
so.
Got it.
All right, here we go. Not out of this yet. Swing and a miss by Stewart.
So the mound visit is not per pitcher; it's per game.
I guess I am not 100% certain on rules for high school. To be totally honest, they're a little bit different than travel ball, and they're a little bit different than Little League.
There's a blast, but
foul.
Wait, did Tommy come to the mound just then?
Yes.
And that was his second visit?
Yes,
in
that's
the
correct.
That's interesting. Yeah, in the majors, Stefan, that's an automatic. You got to remove the pitcher. All right, now we got 0-2. Let's see if Curran can stop the bleeding.
It's a good 0-2 pitch right there.
Mm-hmm.
Pitch
Be great if it
breaks outside, 1-2.
90 pitches.
Stewart batting cleanup. There we go. There's a nice high fastball. Dribbled down the third base line.
Do we know, is it a hard 95 or is it a
starting I think
95?
that is the same as Little League, where it's based on your first pitch to a batter, so you can finish a batter.
1-2 to Stewart. And there is a fly ball. Shallow. Oh, it's popped up to Liam.
Yep. Nice.
And that gets Glenn out of the inning, but not before the Mustangs score 4 to go up 6-0 heading into the bottom of the fourth. Hawks have some work to do. All right, we're back, folks. Going to the bottom of the fourth. Colton's in coming up. 1 for 1 on the day. One of the 2 hits that Tam has. There's a guy to run up the middle. He tries it again. Off the pitcher's glove and through the shortstop. Same exact hit.
Yeah, same spot. Again, when you're hot, those find the holes. For a second there, I thought maybe the pitcher took just enough speed off of it to give the shortstop an assist, but it got through.
Do you think that if the shortstop fielded that, he gets him at first?
I don't know. I mean, that would have been I doubt it.
Yeah.
It's a hit either way. That looked like a balk to me.
So Young is at 45 pitches. So
holy cow, we got to make this kid throw some pitches.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we got James Cherrick with the leadoff runner at first. See if Tam can start scraping the way back on this. That one's fouled at the plate.
Every time I see him swing, I just expect something deep.
Yep.
You got hit in the shin.
All right, 0-1 to James. Leadoff hitter on for the Hawks.
And down 6, I don't think we're stealing now. I think we need to play for a big inning.
That's right. Tommy hasn't sent anyone yet, so now would be a strange time to start. Pitch is left high, 1-1. Another one high. That could be a strike with another umpire, but not to this one.
So one thing that's a little tricky at this field, which you just saw there, is that the sun comes back right in the pitcher's eyes.
It's a 2-1 to Cherrick. Fouled right back at us.
Right on it.
Good swing there.
It does look like Nicky will be next up on the mound.
I saw Nicky and Nate Lee walking back from the bullpen. All right, James. 2-2. Got a good swing off on that last one. Starting to get the timing. There's a hard one up the middle to the second baseman. He shovels it to second for 1 and picked nicely by the first baseman. Double play.
That was an unbelievable pick by the first baseman right there. I didn't think they'd be able to get him. James is quite fast.
Yeah, the ball was hit hard and not that far from second.
It was a bounce off to first base. That's
well, unfortunately for the team, now we've got no runners on base, and Dylan Murphy coming up.
Dylan has the other hit. So 2, again, a multi-hit day for Colton, and then Dylan with the other hit.
That's right. Dylan had a nice hit. All right, Dylan takes up strike for 0-1. Dylan takes that pitch low and away, 1-1.
2-out rally right here.
Gail O'Brien hoping for a chance, looming on deck. Dylan takes a nice hack at that one. As much as anyone on the team, Mike, Dylan really keeps that front side strong, doesn't he?
Yeah, no, he's always had a very nice swing.
Yeah, he's
always been a line drive hitter.
That's right. There's a nice line drive, speaking of which, but right at the left fielder.
That's been our setup all day today. We've hit a bunch of good balls right at outfielders.
That was a hard hit by Murphy.
That's easily a double if it's in the gap.
Yeah, that was a great swing by Dylan, but sadly nothing to show for it. So after 4, it's 6-0 Mustangs. All right, folks, we're back at the top of the fifth. We've got a new pitcher. First competitive inning on the mound for the season for young Nicky Welter.
And we also have Heath now at second base.
Nicky starts with a beautiful curve, buckling the lefty, 0-1 to Mitchell, the left fielder. High fastball fouled back by Mitchell. Nicky quickly up 0-2 on the Mustang 5-hitter.
I think they last played together in Squirrels, the tournament in Twin Creeks. Nicky and George.
There's a fastball fouled back. Nicky looks pretty dialed on his first three pitches.
Yeah, I got to say, I don't see much rust out there at all right now.
Look comfortable. It's official, guys. I went back-to-back with Nicky at the cookout the other day. He is taller than me. 0-2. Whew, that's right over his head.
I think he was taller than me in his last year of majors as a sixth grader.
He's probably not done. 1-2 to Mitchell. Nicky, high fastball popped up on the infield. Will ranging over. This is to Heath Hokenau, who just came in the second, making a nice play, battling the sun.
All right.
1 away. Nicky was all around the strike zone with that out. He looks pretty comfortable out there.
It always amazes me that the first ball always finds the new
That's
guy
right.
in the field.
And we got Harmon.
Stop.
Harmon, the shortstop, coming up, taking a ball. Harmon's 1 for 2 on the day with a single and a struck out looking in the second against Glenn.
Ooh, man, is that a good pitch.
Beautiful curveball for Nicky.
So watching at home, you may not fully appreciate how much break that had, but that's a Clayton Kershaw style lefty curveball.
1-1 to Harmon. And there's a topper in front of the mound. Nicky fields it well. Throws easily to Liam, and 2 easy outs for Welter.
I take it.
Welter Sr. will take it. Us dads like easy outs, Stefan.
Nicky's not overpowering, but he gets so much break and separation with his curveball that it just makes his fastball seem that much
He also
harder.
has some good movement on the fastball, and he hasn't put one down the middle yet with the fastball. What was that? Oh,
I'll see if I can get the next one.
yeah. That's inside by Nicky, 1-0. Yeah, that's a beautiful fastball on the outside.
So it's 71, so about the same as Curran.
I don't think that was his best fastball, that last one.
I won't be surprised if he's holding back just a little bit.
There's a nasty curve breaking inside.
And not only was there a lot of break, that was 62, so
Yeah.
almost a full 10-mile-an-hour difference from his
Yeah.
fastball.
2-1 to the third baseman, Reed. There's another curveball. Did not catch the plate. Nicky's clearly trusting the curve, throwing it in a 2-1 count, Mike.
Oh, yeah.
But now he's got to come in with a fastball here. And he does, but leaves it high. All right, 2 down, and the catcher Correa coming up. He is. What does that mean?
I don't think I've ever seen an umpire clean the home plate here.
I know. It kind of cracks me up. I'm not exactly sure what he's cleaning off the
I
plate.
think it's just like muscle memory.
He's laughing about it, too. You can get some stray debris coming in from the ocean.
Awesome.
Some seashells or something like that. All right, 2 outs. We got, Correa, the catcher. There's the big breaker, bouncing low for a ball. Ball 1. Muscat on deck.
There it is.
Oh, that was a great pitch by Nicky, 1-1.
That trailed outside a couple inches.
Correa is also 0 for 1 on the day, a walk, and got out somehow in the first and write it down. Welter, 1-1 pitch, throws over. Nicky throws out as a lefty, just throws it over there flat-footed, Mike. See if you can catch him off guard. Nicky shakes off George. There's a fastball hit hard to left, but right at O'Brien, he decides to back up and play it on a bounce. And that will land in front of the left fielder. The throw gets through. Weird, but backed up by Nicky. Well, that ball was hard hit, Mike, but right at O'Brien.
Yeah, I actually, the way he was angling, I thought he was going to just catch it. It looked like it was right to him. It bounced a little bit in front of him.
He decided to minimize his risk.
Very hard hit ball. Yeah, that's one. If he came in and had to dive for it, it's a problem.
So now Nicky's got a pitch from trouble. And there's another pickoff attempt by Graham.
Good idea.
This is where Nicky really wants to. He's got the 9th hitter, Muscat, not a big kid. Really wants to not see the top of the order with runners on and 2 outs. 0-1 count to Muscat. That's a big bender.
Great block.
Blocked beautifully by Graham. On a lot of George's blocks, he's just been picking them, Mike. That time he slid the whole body.
Yeah, I mean, the proper technique is to get down and block it with your body on a curveball. Fastball, sometimes you have to pick it.
Yep. Another curveball. Nicky is really going to it.
It's, I don't know how you don't swing at that one. He's doing a good job of laying off.
I think he's probably going to have to challenge here. George sets up down the middle. I think he throws another curveball. It catches the inside of the plate. Wow, great pitch by Welter.
I think he got a little bit lucky with that call.
I think he made a fool of the umpire. But now you have to wonder, is he going to come with another one? 2-2, 2 outs, runners on first and second. He stays with a fastball, and Muscat lays off.
Yeah, he's not been calling the high pitch all day today.
All right, now the count's full. Biggest pitch for Nicky of the inning right here. Nicely done by Nicky. Oh, comebacker knocks off the heel of his glove. Nicky fields it nicely and throws to first. Great play by Welter. Way to keep his composure. And he pitches out of the inning. So we're going to the bottom of the 5th with the score still Mustangs 6, Hawks nothing.
And it bounced right off his glove, too.
All right, folks, welcome back. We got some offensive changes. Mike, you want to fill us in?
Yeah, it looks like Ben Spring is going to pinch hit here for Gail O'Brien.
And you guys know what time it is when Ben Spring stands to the plate. It's springtime. Ben just looks at a fastball.
And this is still Young pitching, their starting pitcher.
Where's Young on his pitch count?
55.
Man, we got to put some pitches on this kid.
He's working efficiently.
That ball is high and away.
Yeah. Consistent. I see that as a strike, but it's been a ball all day.
You think he sees that one as high or outside?
I think he sees it as high.
Yeah.
I'm biased because that's the pitch I like to hit.
Yeah.
So to me,
I don't think that's high, but he's the umpire, not me. That's an easy take for Ben. Now all of a sudden Ben's got a 3-1 count. Hawks have got to figure any way to get runners on base, you guys.
Yep.
All right, springtime. Springtime put a charge into one in Marin Catholic.
Sure did.
Oof, wow. Hard late swing, but lots of barrel on that one. Just missed it. Ben Spring does not lack for bat speed, you guys.
He's a very strong kid.
He is.
Yeah, the ball on
Played
the field,
JV football with Heath. Definitely did some damage in football pads.
What position does he play in football, Mike?
Running back.
Oh, is that right? I can see that. Oh, Ben really won. Ben took a big step into that one, Mike.
He was hunting for it.
Yeah. So, promising at bat ends up in a strikeout. Now Heath Okenadel steps in for his first at bat today. Coming in for Connor, playing second base. That's the best pitch.
That was a good pitch right there.
Just missed it for Heath, fouled it back. Young is off to an 0-1 count. Heath. That one's off the hands. Little looper to second base. Caught by the San Marin second baseman. So the first pitch cut was center cut. That one was right on the hands. Now we got 2 outs, and Seamus Maurer stepping to the plate. See if the center fielder can get something going. That he calls a strike. So that tells me he is seeing that pitch as high, because that was the same place over the plate. 0-1 to Maurer. And there's a drive high in the air to center.
He's got some sun.
Yeah, he's got some, but he's centering on. Looks like he's got it. Center field is congratulating himself for being able to catch that one. Well, another quiet inning for the Hawks. So we're going to go now to the top of the 6th with the score still. San Marin 6, TAM nothing. All right, folks, we are back live going to the top of the sixth. We got a lot of changes out there, Mike. You want to lay them on us?
Curran came back in to play second base. We've got Nate Lee catching behind the plate, and Connor Stewart came in to pitch this inning. So I think the plan all along was to give Nicky one inning as he's kind of building back up. That was his first outing
I
of the
see
year.
George is at
George
third.
is at third now. I missed that.
Springtime is in left. All right, here we go with Connor Stewart. There's a line drive to right field. Colton is going to let that bounce. First pitch line drive to right for Carey, the leadoff hitter. Connor left that one over the plate. So Steiner comes to the plate. Runner on first, nobody out. Top of the sixth. Scores 6-0 Mustangs. There's a good pitch by Connor. Yep. Over for a strike. 0-1 to Steiner. Steiner reached on an error and walked and grounded out. Runner's going. There's a soft grounder to short. Will picks on a short hop, gets set. Oh, and throws. Oh, no. That's too bad.
Yeah, I think he made the judgment that he was not going to have him at first there, which I agree with. That just wasn't hit hard enough.
Yeah. So it sounds like we're giving Steiner an infield hit on that one. Do you think he had a chance at second if that throw was on line?
Would have been close. It was close enough to be a good idea.
So now we got McGee stepping in. He's the kid who broke this game open with the double. And there's a strike by Stewart. 0-1. McGee's having a day. He's 2 for 3 with a single and a double. And if I recall, a pretty hard fly out to left. Oh, there's a swing and a miss. And a dying outside fastball. 0-2. You have 0-2, Stefan?
I do.
Oh. Stewart wants this. Fouled straight back at us. That's what fences are for, boys.
That's right.
I still flinch every time.
Carey was on that one. 0-2. I wonder if I can see a curveball here from Stewart. Nope. He tries the inside and just misses. Nice try by the freshman.
Oh, wait. Shoot. I called it a strike on Game Changer because I thought it was a strike.
Yeah, that happens. All right, 1-2 to McKee. Runners are going. Oh. I thought that was almost going to be catcher's interference. Nate was in a good throwing position, but I don't think he had a chance. Big jump.
It was a huge jump. Maybe put a pickoff play on here.
1-2 to McKee. Runner at second staying closer this time. Riddle's over there keeping him honest. Connor fakes the throw. There's the pitch. And there's a drive to left center field. That ball's going to get down and roll all the way to the fence. McKee rounding first into second. 1 run's in. 2 runs come in. Will's got to play at the plate here. But Nate comes up and cuts it off. And once again, McKee clears the bases with a double, Mike. 5 RBIs.
That was a nice swing, too.
Yeah.
Didn't try to pull it, just went the other way with it, found the gap.
He's batting third for a reason. So McKee has driven in 5 of the 8 runs scored by the Mustangs today.
2 for 20. Thank you.
All right, now we got a pinch hitter.
De Silva.
De Silva. De Silva pinch hitting for Stewart, the cleanup hitter. All right, here we go. 8-0. Nobody out. Runner on second. Stewart taking a long time. Now he sets and hits him.
Ouch.
I don't know if he has any more mound visits left. I'm not exactly sure how that rule works, but
Oh, you think it's on
I
per
don't-
game and not per inning?
I'm not sure.
So he had 2, the umpire said.
I guess he
last
never
Oh.
had the third
time.
one,
So I
did
think he has the third one.
All right, now we got stepping in Harmon. Oh, dear.
The hard part about that play is if you're the second baseman, you're looking right into the sun.
Yeah.
It just makes it really hard to catch the ball.
There's a line drive to left, and that's going to get down for a hit. Ben Spring goes over and cuts it off, and the runner stays at third. George misses the catch, but no harm done there. Was that a pinch hitter who got that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who was that?
He said, I think it was
Just-
22.
oh,
No,
actually, I didn't.
22.
I didn't catch it, to tell you the truth.
All right, well,
He
San
said-
Marin is doing some more damage here now with
said-
bases loaded.
He said 2 for 22, I think.
That was the previous hitter. That
Oh,
was the
got it.
Yeah.
that was the batter that's on second base
Now
now.
standing in is Harmon with nobody out. Bases loaded. Tam's got to keep their positive attitude here. Called, little strike called. Oh, and 1 to Harmon.
Nice.
Strike 2 on the outside for Connor. All right, let's see if Connor can put him away. Hasn't thrown the over-the-top curveball.
Oh, it went fastball.
Just
how
leaves
was
that one
that
out.
not a strike?
He was looking that way.
Probably thought about it.
That looked like a strike all the way from where we're sitting.
Looked similar to the one before. 1 and 2 to Harmon. Connor looking for a way out of this. That curveball breaks outside. I feel like that's the first breaking pitch we've seen from Stewart.
But I think good idea, right? So you try
For
to
sure.
induce
Oh,
the
yeah.
chase here.
Now he's got a 2-2 count to Harmon. Bases loaded. Nobody out. Right down the middle, there's a chopper down the
that's gonna
short.
be
This is going to be a
trouble.
tough play. And he's got no play.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah.
That was just
Just a little nubber.
ended up in a spot right in no man's land.
Not hit hard enough to turn 2 or even get 1 out.
So we got 25 batting. Rosiak.
Rosiak. All right, pinch hitter Rosiak coming in. Big right-handed hitter. Let's see if Stewart can get out of this. Still bases loaded, 9-0. San Marin. That one goes over Rosiak's head for a ball. Tam wants to turn 2. Infield's a double play depth across the infield. fastball in the hands, fouled back by Rosiak. 1-1. Rosiak's a big kid. Looks like the kind of guy that a ground ball could get at first, but who knows? Maybe he's got speed we don't know about. 1-1. In the dirt, picked by Lee, nicely.
Yeah, it was a good block. I don't think they're going to be pressing the issue on the bases here anyway.
Yeah. Stewart needs to focus on the plate. 2-1 to Rosiak. Lee picks that one. 3-1. Wondering if George Graham is the next option. That ball gets by Nate for a ball free walk.
Oh, that's a
his
walk.
base is a little up.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So that goes down as an RBI for Rosiak, and the damage continues here at Tam High.
Well, this is unfortunate. This game's gotten away from us after what had been a very close game for the first half of the game.
That's right. I think I have another pinch hitter here, Mike. Masterliz. I do remember that name from All Stars.
Another lefty.
Ball one to Masterliz. Masterliz. There's a strike by Stewart on the outside. 1-1. San Marin sent 7 hitters in this inning.
And still no outs, unfortunately.
Still no outs.
Connor's been super effective all year.
Yeah. A little bit of a rough outing in the last game against Marin Catholic, but other than that, he's been doing great. Marin Catholic, that's a lot of team, though, so we'll see if he can figure this one out. There's a high fastball swing and a miss. Gets away from Lee, but not too far.
All right. 2 strikes. He's gotten to 2 strikes multiple times this inning and just hasn't gotten the call a couple times.
All right. Big pitch here for Tam to try to get back into the dugout. 2-2. Inside the Master Lures. Muscat on deck, the number 9 hitter. It's 3-2. Nobody's out. Bases loaded. 10-0. San Marin. Oh, and Stewart leaves that one low and away for ball 4. Walks in one more.
Yep.
Will, probably.
George. He's coming out. He's taking the ball, and he's pointing to George. This will be a little change of pace, Mike.
Yeah, you can say that. I've actually never had a gun on George. I'm curious to see.
All right, so Connor comes out in favor of George Graham. Looks like Connor's going to go play second. Does that mean Kern's going to go play third?
Kern's playing short.
Well, no, Will's still at short.
Will's going to third.
Oh, got it. Okay. So George Graham, I'm assuming he hasn't pitched up at varsity, so he hasn't had a whole lot of innings out there. We'll see what he can do.
to it, yeah.
All right, folks, we're back. George Graham inheriting a bases-loaded, no-out situation, 11-0 with San Marin looking to add on. Let's see what George can do.
Nice.
George gets one over for a strike. George is not throwing his hardest fastball. He's just kind of easing it up there. Here's the 0-1. Nate catches that a little low, 1-1. Nate tried to frame that one. George would sure like to show here. There's a slider, stays high. 2-1 to Muscat. Strike 2 called on the outside corner. 2-2 to Muscat. Graham takes a little walk, gathers himself. Certainly wants this batter here. There's a curveball, strike 3. Beautiful pitch by Graham. Restoring some order to the game.
All right, we have our first out of the inning.
It's better than no outs. And now we're back to the top of the order, still with bases loaded with 7 for Carey. You got a name for me on this young man?
Just Carey.
No, this got pinch hitter here.
Oh, he's
pinch hitting for Carey. It's number 7. There's George with a high strike to the tall batter.
This is Maffei.
All right, Maffei. Stepping in, bases loaded, 1 out. Graham on the mound, looking to quell the rally. That one's outside. One and 1 to Maffei. Bases loaded, 1 out.
Ooh, that's such a good pitch.
That completely froze Maffei.
I have to say, I kind of froze myself.
Yeah. You thought I was going to hit him, huh? One and 2 to Maffei. Fastball right down the middle.
All right, 2 outs.
Nice job by George.
Definitely bringing George in definitely settled things down a bit
Yeah.
here.
And this is the starting second baseman, Steiner. Now it's 2 outs, bases loaded. There's that curveball again. George has got it dialed.
Yeah.
I have to tell you that on deck is McKee. I do not think George wants to deal with that.
Let's try to avoid that if we can.
Yeah. Although knowing George, he'd probably invite the challenge.
Oh, wow, that's...
George is getting stronger as the inning goes here, though.
George picks off an outside strike. He's got 0-2 on Steiner.
But he comes back to the curveball.
That one breaks outside.
Good try.
I think he has a curveball and a slider, Mike. I think that was more of a slider with a sweeping break on it. 1-2. Wonder if we'll see the curveball here. That's a fastball. Straight high heat. Fouled back by Steiner. Steiner, 1 for 3 on the day.
That was a errant throw back to the pitcher, but it was a dead ball. The ball's not back in play yet after the foul ball.
I missed it. All right, let's see if George can get the boys back off the field. Yep. That's the hook, and over for strike 3. Beautiful job by George. All right, folks, finally we're out of it. Big inning again, though, so we're now heading to the bottom of the 6th. 11-0. Tam looking to get on the board at least. All right, we're back, folks. Mr. Young still on the mound for the Mustangs. What's that pitch count, fellas?
64.
Breezing through.
Yeah, this is the inning to make a dent. Back to the top of the inning here with Will.
Tommy brought the boys out onto the field and had some sort of inspirational words for them. We'll see if it helps. Oh, low outside pitch called a strike to Weir. Not one he could do anything with. Ooh. Low for a ball, 1-1. Liam Garlick on deck. Top of the order for Tim. It'd be nice to put up a few runs. Young leaves that high. Oh, nice shot by Will down the left field line. That's going to get down and roll all the way to the fence. Will is around first, heading towards second. The left fielder fields the ball, gets it into short. The ball gets through the shortstop. And Will stings one for a double.
Great hit. Great swing. Great hit. Well, maybe we finally got something started here.
We'll see. That was
whatever the talk was that Tommy gave.
Worked for Will. That ball was hard hit. Okay, Liam, who's been swinging a great bat all season. Let's see if he can plate the first run.
Great swing.
Swing and a miss on an inside fastball. Liam was looking to drive that one.
That one was going to land in the Arsenal practice.
The right fielder is hugging the line, Mike, but the center fielder is shading toward left.
It's kind of.
I think Liam could score twice if he gets on the right center. Yeah. We're off second. That ball. Okay, that one scared me.
Where is it?
And Will gets down to third on the pass ball that was 2 feet over the catcher's head. George Graham should be on deck. I don't see him up there. He is.
Yeah, he's there.
I think it's the first real errant ball from.
I think that's right, Stefan. We haven't seen big misses.
The pitcher has been right on top of it.
There's another good one right back. Garlick continues to be on time, as they say.
A lot of ways to get the runner in here.
I don't know if they got some scouting report. Look where the left fielder is playing.
Yeah.
It's like anything to the alleys, Lieben's going to run for a while.
Just got a piece of it.
Great job of hitting there.
I mean, the infield's playing way back. Any ground ball, as long as it's not right back to the pitcher, is going to score the run.
Liam fighting up there, battling.
When Liam has had these at-bats where he's fouled off a bunch of pitches, he's really timed it up, and to my memory, it's always ended up with a double to left center.
Yeah.
So let's see.
Wow. That was a nasty pitch.
That wasn't the announcer jinx, was it?
No,
Yes, it
I'm
was.
not gonna stay out of that one. All right. Yeah, that was just a challenge pitch
That was
on
a
the
good
left.
pitch.
Yeah. But you are right. When Liam had that walk-off double, he fouled off about 6 pitches before. So, all right. Big George Graham stepping in. Just missed one his last at bat. Flied to deep left. That ball's in the dirt, blocked nicely. 1-0 to Graham. We're in number 18. There's one to hit. Fouled back. 1-1. Colton's in on deck.
Colton's still perfect today, I think, right?
Colton's 2 for 2.
2 for 2.
Don't jinx it.
I know, Mike. George goes up there, bare-knuckled. Oh, and there's a hard ground ball right to short. That will score the run. Throws in the dirt and not picked by the first baseman. So that'll score a run. George showing some good speed, getting down to second. We'll take it, Mike.
We'll take it.
on the board.
Tam is on the board, 11-1. Let's see what else can fall our way. Colton stepping up 2 for 2 on the day, two singles up the middle. George on second. Dylan Murphy on deck. Ball's high for a ball. That's a strike for some umpires, but as you say, Mike.
It hasn't been all day, though.
Not for this one. No, that's been very consistent. Young steps off.
77 pitches. 78.
Yeah.
1-0 to Zen. Almost hit him. 2-0. Colton looking for something he can drive. There it is. Grounder up the middle again.
That's another hit.
I don't know what to say about it.
37's gonna hit this spot, no DA.
Now we've got Kern stepping in. Colton manages to bounce one off the pitcher's glove, and that may be it for Young.
It probably is just a ground ball out to the second baseman, but the pitcher tried to field it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Couldn't quite come up with it, but it wasn't. I mean, you can't really give the pitcher an error there.
No.
That was a tough play for the pitcher, but it squirted out and ended up in no man's land. So
I heard that in the MLB, most teams essentially forbid their pitchers from going for these balls.
especially if it's hit, hard enough that clearly the second baseman's going to have plenty of time to make a play there.
Twisted ankles and stuff like that.
All right, well, now the Tam's got something going here with one out.
80 pitches.
And Kern Glenn stepping up to bat for the first time today. Runners on first and third. Run home. Pitch is outside. Ball one to Kern. Dylan. Oh, no, we've got Nate Lee on deck.
It'd be interesting if we steal here if they concede the run.
Kern stays off the outside fastball.
That's a good take.
Yeah, on 2-0, I probably don't steal. Maybe we get an easy walk here.
Colton casually leading off at first. Not running. There's a swing and a miss on the inside fastball. 2-1.
I would maybe start Colton now. No.
Swing and a miss by Kern, 2-2.
Hey, short to the ball now, short to the ball. Nice and relaxed in there.
Now it's 2-2 to Glenn. Nice pitch on the outside corner for strike three. Looking to Glenn.
Good pitch.
Hey, let's go, Nate. Keep us going, big dog. Hey, contact, you're moving.
2 outs. 1 run in. Runners on first and second. Nate had a nice one on the screws last week that went right to the second baseman. See if he can repeat that. Pitch is outside to Lee for a ball. 1-0. Oh, that's a swing and a miss on the outside fastball. 1-1. There's a swing and a foul or a fly ball straight up in the air to the shortstop, camping under it, and he battles the sun and makes the catch. A little bit off the hands for Lee there. And that ends things for the Hawks. They get a run on the board, and we go to the top of the 7th, and it is 11-1.
They did a run rule in high school.
All right, folks, we're back because this game is over. There must be a 10-run mercy rule going into the 7th, and with the score 11-1, that ends your game for today, folks. Impressive.
Well, the only good news is we get these guys again on Friday.
Yeah, I think.
And I assume Liam will be pitching on Friday with
Maybe Heath.
well, honestly, as I'm thinking about it, Nicky only pitched one inning today,
Yeah.
and he looked great. So
Could have Nicky,
You
could
know.
have George, could have Heath.
with Liam and the number of pitches he can throw, there's a chance that he goes the whole way. But yeah, I don't know. We got some options on Friday. So the big thing though is our bats need to come alive.
Yep.
I'm just looking at it here.
How many errors do we have? Not too many, right?
I think there were 3 last time I checked. Yeah, and the problem was at one point they only had 4 hits and we had 3, but they put up a bunch of hits. And
10 in total, huh?
TM had no answer to McKee today.
We had 5 hits, but Colton had 3 of them. And so when you line up all, 3 of the 5 hits in one spot in the order, you're obviously not, stacking up
score,
hits back to back in an inning.
Yeah.
And so, kudos to their pitcher. He pitched a great game.
Yep.
Yeah, Young pitched a great game, a complete game. Kept the ball around the plate, as I think somebody pointed out. Very few easy takes. I think TM, TM competed against Marin Catholic, but they've got to pick it back up now. And is it Thursday is our next game or Friday, guys?
Friday.
So hopefully we can have a good showing, folks, on the road to head up to Nevada and support the boys. They're on a little bit of a losing streak here, so they're going to need our support. And I think they'd like to get another crack at this San Marin team. But as it is, our final score from TM High, 11-1. And we will see you. What's our next home game, boys? Do we know?
Let's see.
The 2nd, Thursday the 2nd, against Branson.
That's at home?
Yes.
All right, folks, so I hope you can get out to the Friday game at Nevada against San Marin, but we will see you here live from TMTV, 4:30 on Thursday the 2nd next week. Until then, Carter's in for Stefan Welter and Mike Hokenadel. Thanks. Oh, and thanks again, folks. I want to send a shout-out to the boosters for providing all the tech and the gear for today's broadcast, and hope, folks, you can keep supporting them.